There are two ways of activating Origin, either going down with your health to 50% or by charging power by holding S. On keyboard it's usually Enter. There are 6 different unique classes with their own Origin activation. Casters, mages. These characters will usually use a lot of technique with magic, summoning, manipulation, something. They tend to do well in medium and long distance combat, always using their skills to prevent the enemy from getting close and gaining advantage over them. Their Origin, Caster. When activating their Origin, they receive 1000 energy. At the same time, their energy regeneration increases a lot. In this mode, Caster can use even more skill and become a very dangerous opponent. Fighters. These characters will always seek to keep combat as close as possible, and most of them use punches and kicks to cause damage. They can also use some kind of magic that improves their attributes and make them even stronger to fight. When activating his Origin, becomes stronger and formidable opponent. They gain more damage, more resistance, and their combos gain more impact. Hunters. These are assassins. Hunters are characters that are usually more sneaky or have deadly techniques. However, most of them seek to keep a fight at medium and short distance. They don't necessarily need to use a knife. Their weapon in question can vary from a sword, long sword, short sword, dagger, claws. Being a hunter, no matter what type of weapon he will use, he will always be an enemy with deadly blows and accuracy. Hunters, when activating their Origins, awaken their skill instinct and start to cause more damage throughout bleeding. With that, all their combos start to bleeding the opponent, and this bleeding is cumulative, making the enemy slowly being defeated. Tanker. Tankers are characters that have a wild instinct or are very strong to the point of using skills with great destructive power. Due to the duality of times among tankers, they can vary their combat style between short, medium and long range. However, they will still be strong opponents. Tankers, when activating their Origin, they become immune to all basic hits, simply hits and projectiles, gaining super armor and increases defense. And with that, the opponent need to use even stronger techniques if they want to beat a tanker. Archers. They are the characters that have a good advantage when fighting at medium and long distance. They usually use some type of projectiles as their main weapon and are also reputed to be skill spammers. Like casters, rangers also seek to keep a good distance from their opponent. This way they can have more terrain advantage and consequently control the fight without taking risks. When activating their Origin, start to drain energy with their basic attacks and projectiles. With that, the enemy is even more unable to react, so rangers can have even more control over the fight and gain an advantage to prevent the enemy from using strong skills. Warriors. Warriors, they are swordmen, spearmen, samurai and fighters who use some type of melee weapon for combat. They have an advantage in a mid-range and close-range fight and tend to be quite aggressive. Warriors, when activating their Origin, gain a refined reflex and can instinctively dodge basic hits, but there is a hit rate. They will not always be able to dodge and end up receiving the opponent's hit. And that is all of the classes and their Origin activation. If you'd like to get more information on individual characters or simply see gameplay, click on one of the 2 videos that appear up. With everything said, I wish everyone to have a wonderful day.